So I'm back again. I'm just so excited to start on this, I can't even stop thinking about it. So, first things first, I wanted to also talk about Louis Vuitton bags. Okay. So, the reason why I wanted to order an older one to refurbish is because basically, as soon as you do anything to a Louis Vuitton bag, um, you can't take it into the store to repair anymore. If there's a crack in the canvas, which is this part, they won't restore it. You can get the vachetta replaced. Technically, I can take this into a Louis Vuitton store and get everything replaced. It would probably cost about $700 to $900, not including taxes yet, because this bag is actually in very good condition. And I did check the canvas for any cracks and I couldn't find any. So yeah, but as soon as you dye, you paint, you repair a bag, Louis Vuitton won't touch it anymore. So before you do anything, anything to your bag, you want to make sure that you won't be wanting to take it into a store anymore. So yeah, I didn't want to spend, sorry, the camera keeps adjusting to the lighting. I didn't want to spend $700 to $900 on top of the $200 to repair this, and I actually wanted a different color. So that's why I bought a used one, because I didn't want to wreck my perfectly good one. And I love the Almas, so I guess my focus would be Alma bags. Yeah, so that's the first thing I wanted to run through with you guys, to make sure before you do anything to your Louis Vuitton bag, you make sure that you are not planning to take it into a store for any repairs, because they won't repair it anymore as soon as you touch it. Even if you get a zipper or a stud replaced, they won't touch it. They will know. Okay, so let's go on with the video. The first thing you do when you get a bag should be to clean it. And we always recommend baby wipes, because they're actually already moistened and they're very gentle. If they're good enough for the baby skin, they should be good enough for leather. So you're just gonna go through the whole bag and just kind of wipe it down clean. And I actually can't wait to attack the corners. Attack and repair those corners. The handles I'm still thinking about. Look how dirty that is. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's actually quite dirty. So I think I'm gonna attack the small corner first. So just give me 1 second. This is what I'll be using to repair or glue back the corners. It's this leather and suede glue. Aleene's original leather and suede glue. And it says here, a permanent bond, dries clear and flexible, won't soak through or stain, and it's non-toxic. So yeah, this is what I'll be using to glue the corners. Let's test out the small one first. I'll also be using this to fill in. If you look here, the leather has cracks in it. So we'll probably fill in that as well. And this one here, very small. So I'm just gonna fill that in now. So I like to do everything by touch. So I use my hands a lot. Thankfully the little one is sleeping. So it's gonna be hard to show here. What I do is I squeeze the hole open there and I get glue inside, okay? You get glue inside, and you're gonna have to hold it for a while while it dries, and then we'll see how that turns out. My glue. Squeeze, spread, push. Mommy! Now we're just waiting for that one to dry. Okay, so my older son decided to sit beside me, so you're gonna hear a little boy in the background. So this has dried, and you cannot see a crack anymore. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over the top of it with another layer of glue and sand it down, just as an extra layer of protection. And yeah, I don't see a crack anymore. And when you squeeze it, it doesn't open. So I'm happy with that. And I'll get to the other corners in a bit. Cheers. Okay, guys, I'm back again to repair the other corners. But this corner is completely dry now, and it looks beautiful. I'm very happy with the result. And I did go over the top of it with glue to fill in the cracks. So that's why it's a little glossy. So we're going to go on to this corner here. It's bigger. Remember, when you get the glue, you have to make sure it goes inside, because that helps the leather adhere to the lining, so it won't crack open. So let's continue on. I'm just gonna hold it until it dries. And I'm going to put another layer of glue on top just to secure it. This one was bigger, so it's actually not sticking well, so I'm going to add more glue here. And this one will probably take a little bit longer to dry, so I'm going to I'm just going to let you go for a bit while it dries. Alright, so it's been about a minute or two, and it's not completely dry, but it's dry enough that I feel confident that it will not pop open. See there? I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, looks pretty good. So I'm going to move on to another corner now. I'm going to go over an extra layer of glue and when it's a little bit drier. I'm going to go on this side. This side is very big, so this is going to take a while as well. Now when I do paint over this, you guys have to be aware that when you are painting the vachetta, you might lose your Louis Vuitton stamp here. So if it's very important to you, you might want to, I guess, buy a leather dye instead of a leather paint. I don't know how the leather dye would work. So, but I'm actually just gonna paint it with acrylic paint, and I'll probably lose this Louis Vuitton stamp. It's very faint and cracked already as it is, but I will be keeping this bag, so that's no problem for me. All right, on to the next corner. So I'm just going to continue to glue the corners, and then I'll come back and show you guys once all the corners are done. It's just repeating the same process. Okay, so I've gone and I've done all 4 corners. The biggest hole here gave me a very difficult time because it kept popping open. So what I did was I went and got a pin and I actually rubbed the glue then all along the inside, ensuring that it's adhering. And so now it's loaded with glue. I'm just gonna let it dry for about 24 hours while I think about how I'm gonna attack the handle. So the corners all turned out quite well. I definitely wasn't easy on the glue here because the leather was starting to peel and crack, so I just took the glue and I filled all the cracks. And yeah, I was planning on painting it anyways. The reason why I chose painting versus dyeing is also painting it will also help cover the cracks. The corners look very good. Just this one big problem corner that kept opening up for me, but it's pretty secure now. It's just loaded with glue, so it's gonna take a while to dry. So I'll catch you guys in a day or so. Cheers, bye. Hi everyone, so I'm back again and it's been about 24 hours and I just wanted to do a quick update on how the corners turned out. The corners turned out actually very beautifully. I tried to squeeze and press them and they are not opening, so I'm quite happy with all the corners. The corner, you can't even tell which corner was actually completely gooped on. They all look the same. This was the corner. This was the corner that was gooped on. Now, the leather glue that I use, it doesn't, it does harden a little, but I'm completely fine with that because it actually will protect the corners from further damage in the future anyways. So I'm completely fine with the hardening. However, if you want something a little softer, just don't go over the coat on top as well. You're just gonna have to be gentle on the glue, whereas I wasn't very gentle because I know that that glue will protect the corners in the future anyways. So it is a little bit stiff, which I'm completely fine with. I am not 100% sure how I'm going to attack the handles yet. I'm still pondering on it. You might get a couple of videos in between before I attack this because it's actually really bad. So I'm thinking the leather glue will stiffen it too much, so I might have to order some other supplies and kind of go from there. So you might have other videos in between. And I haven't decided what videos I'm going to do yet, but follow me and you'll see. Cheers. Bye guys.